Hey yo guys, how are you? Hope that you are super fucking epic. It's your brother Paul. Jesus Christ. So, how are you guys doing? Splendid. Feeling amazing today. So, I'm still gonna like eat breakfast and blah blah and train and stuff like that. So, I wanted to share this meditation with you guys. It's a pump meditation, pump vibe meditation, confidence boosting meditation, sexuality boosting meditation. What else can it be? Open-minded meditation, curiosity inducing meditation, self-accepting meditation. There's a lot of things for this, okay? I mean, a lot of names for this. So let's put this over here, and we're gonna do this together, okay? So, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So guys, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. See your hands, right? These beautiful things. So this is great, by the way. If this meditation is great for anyone if you're going to a social event, just before you go to a party, I would recommend you do this meditation. And then while you're at the party, try and do it simultaneously while you're talking with people. Okay. Meditating mid-conversation. That's the fucking best, right? That's when it's easiest for me, actually. If you're going on a date with a chick, if a chick invited you out on a date or is taking you out to dinner or something like that, this is good because this allows you to be more open-minded to her and to not judge the girl. To be more friendly and to have a more open connection. And then you see each other's awesome sides, right? And she connects with you, you connect with her, just as human beings, okay? It helps you to be more open and jokey and to be outside of your head, to be free inside of your body, to have no opinion, to be okay with not having an opinion, okay? It helps you with, for all that stuff. You're going to social stuff, you should do it. Each day, it's good to do it. Wherever you go, okay? It's gonna just boost your awesomeness. And it's like a muscle, you see? Every day that you do it, it compounds and it increases, right? It doesn't just give you that boost for that time. It gives you the boost for that time, plus it's gonna give you an even bigger boost next time you do it. You get what I'm saying? And you're gonna get the hang of it. So, you're in Africa, let us meditate. So, what we're gonna do is, you have your hands in front of you, right? You can stand while doing this, I think that's better. Shouldn't be sitting that long anyway. So, you can stand. If you're standing now, right? Feel your feet in the ground, right? Feel your feet touching the ground. So now, as you feel your feet touching the ground, focus on the feeling of your feet touching the ground. We're doing this together, guys. We're fucking doing this together, yeah? So I want you to focus, so us together, we're gonna focus on the feeling of our feet touching the ground, even as I'm talking now. Just focus 100% on that feeling. Don't let your attention waver in either direction. This is just like lifting up a weight. Even as you're listening to me talk, feel your feet touching the ground. Feel them in your shoes, or if you're barefoot, feel them in your shoes, whatever the fuck. I mixed that a bit, but it's okay. Okay? So we're feeling them. I'm feeling them in my sandals right now, even as I'm talking. Okay, now we're gonna upgrade. This is kind of just like lifting weights, okay? It's like lifting weights, but it's for your awesomeness muscle. Your awesomeness muscle is a very spiritual thing. It's a very translucent metaphysical thing, okay? You take your hands, right? Now you're feeling your feet, right? Take your hands, we're gonna add some more iron onto this fucking bench press, or onto this whatever, okay? So fucking awesome. So your hands, you feel. Now put your focus on your hands, right? feel what's going on inside of your hands. You can close your eyes, you can have your eyes open, depending on how spiritual you want to seem on the outside to people looking at you, wherever you're doing this. Okay, we're feel the tingling sensation in the hands. That's probably the blood flowing through it. I don't know if it is, but it probably is. You know what Eckhart Tolle, the great Pimp, the Saint Pimp, right? He calls this the inner body, right? The gateway of the inner body, and it's so awesome. This helps us to love each other. Okay, you put your focus on it. Now feel that tingling. The moment the thought comes up in your head, just move away from the thought, move your attention away from the thought, and move it back to the tingling sensation in your hands, and move it back to the feeling of your feet touching the ground. Okay. Also, as I'm saying these things, don't think about what I'm saying. Just hear me say this stuff, and then kinda, if whatever's necessary, take action on it, you know? But don't think about it in the sense of like, don't like, you know, don't interact with it via mind. Just like, how do you say? Let your subconscious take care of this stuff, okay? And then you just keep your attention out, keep your focus and attention out of your mind and on your body, okay? You want yourself to be inside of your body, feeling the feet, feeling the hands. Here we go. For as long as we can, guys. This also helps a fuck ton with your spontaneity, with your improv, your improvisational, okay? And just the acceptance of whatever you do. The awesome thing is the judgment that you place upon yourself is generally the judgment, the world, right? The world tends to accept the judgment that you place on yourself, okay? So if you accept yourself, you'll find that people are more accepting of you. If you think that you're awesome as fuck and you genuinely believe it, you'll find that people genuinely believe that you're awesome as fuck as well. So this helps you to accept yourself, right? To not judge yourself, to just accept yourself and love yourself. And when you accept yourself, it's easy to accept others as well. It's all feel, guys. It's 100% feel. No logic, like zero logic. I want you to take logic and not Logic the rapper. He's pretty cool. He can stay. But logic, as in like thinking and stuff, throw that out the fucking window and be with the senses, right? The feeling, right? Let go of the analytical, right? Let go of the fucking analytical. Unless you want to be in your head solving fucking math equations, okay? And trying to figure stuff out and talking with yourself in your brain. Unless you want to do that, you can, sure, go ahead. Do your logical stuff. But if you want to be free from that stuff and you want to be accepting of people and trying to understand them and curious about people and stuff like that, focus on the feel. There is a wisdom and intelligence that is beyond the mind. There is an intelligence that is beyond thinking, okay? Let go of thinking and focus on feeling. Ever heard of instinct, right? When you're with a girl, you might not know what to say, but sometimes you can just feel whatever to do. It's a gut feeling, right? If you're talking with someone and you're like homies with them or whatever, or you're becoming homies, you just have a gut feeling of what to do. This is helping you tune into that feeling. What are we doing now? We're listening to the feelings in the body, right? We're not having an opinion about the feelings. We're not judging it. We're just listening to it. We're just observing it with no story, no narrative behind it, whether it's good or not good or whatever the fuck. We're just feeling the tinglings. Okay, remember, if a thought comes, divert it back to the feeling. A thought came to my mind, I just diverted it back here to the feeling. Always back to the feeling. Back to the feeling. What you're going to notice is that your mind is much clearer now. And even as you look at objects around you, or not even look at objects around you, but you look at this, whatever you're looking at this video through, you look at it, you look at your hands, your mind is quieter, right? You're going to notice that. Again, back to the tingling, back to the feeling. Feeling your feet touching the ground. Maybe feeling your glutes. Maybe feel, you know, the spiritual teachers speak. Maybe feel a little bit of the glutes as you stand on Mother Earth, on Mother Nature. Okay? Okay. Feeling the feelings in your hands again, your palm. And the more you focus on it, it's going to intensify, and it's going to be like kind of louder in a sense, and it's going to be easier to tune into. Hear my voice, but just feel it. Just feel it. Just feel it as a sense, a sound. Just listen to the sound of it. Even as I talk and I'm present and I'm feeling these sensations, I'm not thinking about what I'm going to say next. I don't really necessarily know what I'm going to say next. I just know that I feel a certain intention within me, and whatever I'm saying moves towards that intention. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't really have to think about it. It's just kind of flowing in a sense. And I'm just focusing here on the feeling. You get what I'm saying? So there were not really, maybe there was one thought in my mind during that time that I was speaking, but otherwise it was not really a thought. You get what I'm saying? And the more you do this, you can speak and have conversations without fucking thoughts in your brain. You don't need to think about stuff before you say it. You can say it and it can be the perfect fucking thing without a calculation. Okay. Back to the feeling. Diverted attention back to the feeling. Your hands, your feet. Alright, we're doing this together, guys. We're in this together. We're in this together. Nofap day 5, by the way. We're in this together. Back to the feeling. After the video, you can tell me whatever day you're on. You can type it in. But right now, focus on the feeling. And forget about that stuff. Let go of every thought. Every thought. Let go of everything. Just focus now. Your brain will remind you. Okay? Your brain will remind you. Your subconscious will remind you. Let go of it. Let your body take care of that stuff. You just focus on the feeling with your attention. As long as you're calm, everything's gonna be fine, bro. As long as you're calm all the time, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be the way you feel. You get what I'm saying? And the awesome thing is, you can control the way you feel. Okay, you can feel calm. How do you feel calm? You meditate. You fucking meditate. You get rid of thoughts and stories and stuff inside of the brain, and you focus on feeling. And it connects you with this inner peace. Just feel that tingling sensation, fam. Oh, it's getting deep now, bro. Back to the feeling. Back to the feeling, homie. Back to the feeling, broski. Yeah, just back to the feeling. Feel the feeling. Another thing that you can do is feel your breath as it goes in through your nostrils. Like breathe through your nose, right? Feel it. going through there, and then listen to the tiny sound of it, right? It's another sense you can add. You can also be aware of what you're looking at. You can be aware that you have sight. You can be aware that you have sight, that you're actually seeing something. Like look at stuff without thinking about them, no thinking about them, just look at them and just be aware of them while you're feeling these sensations. What I would do when I'm speaking with people, guys, is or when people are speaking with me, I would like just feel the feelings in my hands. My hands would be like this at my side, and I'll be like feeling the feeling, and feeling the feeling in my feet too, and then listening to them talk. And it's so much more enjoyable to hear them talk like that, because you're just like feeling what they're saying, and then you're able to like reverberate the same vibe back to them, or maybe an even more positive vibe back to them. Um, when I say reverberate the vibe, I meant that in a good way, like just like vibe in a nice way with them. You know what I mean? So, feeling the feeling. It makes it way easier to smile also, and you can give a real. You can give like a real smile to people. It's easier to be genuine when you're present to the moment. Okay? The more present you are, the easier it is to be genuine with people. To not want anything from people. To be satisfied with where you are right now and keep moving and expressing your life out of that satisfaction, which is abundance. Okay? Feel the feeling. Feel your feet walking or standing still. When I walk to the shop, sometimes I make it my mission to just focus on my feet. Let go of everything else and just feel the feet as I walk towards whatever I'm going. And I know that by doing that, that takes care of everything. Because when you're present to the moment, your spontaneity levels are skyrocketing. It just puts things into place perfectly. And when you're calm, you have more control over stuff. Yeah, you generally are calmer when you have control over things, and when you're calm, you generally have more control over things. Or you have more control over things. Slow down your breath, that makes you even calmer actually. So I breathed in really fucking slowly, held my breath for a while, breathed in deep to my diaphragm. That's why my voice is deeper. And I let go of my breath very slowly while closing my eyes and feeling my feet. I did that twice during that time that you saw me close my eyes. So that really got me very grounded right now. That's why I'm really fucking calm as fuck. I think if you do that enough, you can get high.